Hey everybody, another week of Halo Infinite has gone, and this week we actually got no update from 343 at all on the state of the game. I'm fairly sure most of the studio were all off watching the premiere of the new Halo TV show. However, Sketch has said, no blog today, which was this week, but we should have some initial Season 1 feedback, outcomes, and info to share next week. But what I really wanted to talk about today was an article from 343 that came out in the Washington Post that didn't get that much traction, so I wanted to bring some eyes to it. Now, I'll link the full article as always in the description below if you'd like to read it. It's very lengthy. The key takeaways from this article is that 1, following the reveal of the game back at E3, Joe Staten literally reached out to help with Halo Infinite. I can only imagine the game we would have gotten in 2020 if the game actually came out at that time. The next part I really wanted to cover, and this is the most important part, is that Tom French, who is a 343 employee, has said, and I quote, "French is very, very aware of the complaints, the community's complaints. As someone who plays the game every night," he said, he shares them. However, at the moment, his team is prioritizing lingering issues from a launch that completely required the rebuilding of an engine used in Halo 5 and expanding onto PCs. He follows on to say that French said he and his team spent the year following the 2020 delay announcing the strengthening of the game's foundation, and that work continues today. It's improving our platform, building and strengthening the foundations, and that includes things like the ranked mode. We know we can make it better, we wanted to make it better. Now the big takeaway from this is that it seems like the technical debt following the 2020 delay is the reason why we haven't gotten much content. I can only imagine that after the 2020 response to the game was terrible, a lot was changed. They really had to rush to get what we got out the door by holiday 2021. And because of that, the ramifications of getting the game out very quickly have equaled the Season 1 extension of 6 months and the slow trickle of content that has come to the game. They finally say there will be new maps, there will be new modes, there will be new experiences. There will be also new features. I really hope that the information we get next week really gives us some solid information on what is coming to the game and an explanation of what has happened this past season on Halo Infinite. But thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'll link the whole article in the description below, and I will see you guys later.
It's challenging to always be constantly open and transparent with fans because we don't want to expose them to the uncertainty and sometimes that churn that happens on any game development process. The decision we're making though, and I believe this is the right one, even though it's hard some days, is to make sure that when we talk to our fans that they can rely on what we say. Fans are really soon going to be exposed to some really cool stuff that we've got going on for Season 2. It's taken a little bit longer to get the engine up to speed. Communication's flowing in the way that we want to, but the engine is cranking and I'm super excited about the next year and beyond.